let's get our NBA power rankings done because we literally have 20 minutes and that is it. So we'll do what we did last week, and we'll just each person will read theirs, and then we'll make a quick look at a comparison. So, Eric, why don't we start with you today? Why don't you give us your NBA power rankings? You can go 10 through 1 or 1 through 10, whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'm going to go with number 1, OKC. I think they've been playing really great basketball lately.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with OKC number 1. Number 2, I'll go with Miami.
Okay.
I don't think there's really too much arguing to go on there. Number 3, I will go Memphis. They do have the best record in the league, been playing great ball. Number 4, I'm actually going to go with my New York Knickerbockers, 13-4,
okay,
playing great. Then I'm going to go San Antonio.
All right. Spurs. Got to have them in top 5. I think that's only right.
Right outside the top 5, though, I got the Clippers.
Okay.
I think the Clippers are plenty worthy. Outside of that, I actually have the Nets.
Brooklyn, okay.
Brooklyn.
At 7.
Brooklyn at 7. They're really surprising me a little bit, but I still don't see them staying this hot for this long.
Only 6-4 in their last 10 games.
Yeah. Which I like I said, I think they're coming back down to reality. After them, I'm going to go Charlotte. Or not Charlotte, I'm sorry, Atlanta. No, Atlanta. I'm sorry. Atlanta. Then actually, Atlanta was my number 8.
Okay.
Number 9, I'm actually going to go with Golden State. They've made it. I put them in over the Lakers. I'm going to take the Lakers actually out this week.
That is funny.
11.
Just for this week, and only because the Lakers have had
11-7 right now.
That's why.
7-3 in their last 10 games.
That's
well,
why.
you'll find out why I think that's funny in a couple seconds.
Because I said last week that they don't deserve to be there.
Yeah, you've gotten on me a couple times.
I still don't believe they deserve to be there. But you look at the Lakers; they're still 9-10 right now, and I still think the Lakers by the end of the year, you're not going to see Golden State in my top 10.
No, Eric, it's okay.
This week I'll give them an honorable mention for you, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
Just for you.
It's okay.
And my last spot, I got the Philadelphia 76ers, 10-8. I'm going to leave the league out. The Lakers have annoyed me lately, so I'm going to leave them completely off my top 10.
Fair enough.
Although they should be in over Golden State. I just did that this week for Mike.
Give me your 3 again. I'm sorry.
My third?
Your
my
3.
third?
Yeah. OKC, Miami. Your Knicks were 4. Memphis. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. All right. Mike, let's go with you, bud. Let's see what you got.
Well, I'm leaving Miami Heat at number 1 until someone truly and thoroughly shows why they should be ahead of them. Oklahoma's got 6 in a row, but I think they're the clear-cut number 2 in the league right now. Number 3, I got to disagree with you putting Memphis ahead of San Antonio, seeing as how the Spurs beat them Saturday night. So I got to put the Spurs number 3 with that one, and Memphis would be at number 4. Number 5, I'm putting the Clippers there. They got 4 straight wins, and I'm sorry. At this point, I can't put the Knicks or Brooklyn ahead of the Clippers right now. I get that the Knicks won 3 straight and all that, but listen, I've said before that I'm not buying this start as of right now. So even though the Nets lost the last 2 games against the Heat and the Thunder, they are still my 6th team, and the Knicks are my 7th team. Yeah. Hey, listen.
All right, keep doing your thing, and we'll go.
Listen,
we'll give ourselves our little back and forth when we're all said and done.
8, I will put the Hawks though. They've won 4 or 5. I got to put them there, and I also put the 76ers number 9, 5, and even though they have a 5-6 record against the Eastern teams, which is a little troubling, but they're 9 for now. And the reason why I was laughing is he put Golden State there. I was not planning on putting Golden State in my top 5. I was actually going to put the Celtics there just because I think they got better days ahead.
So you got Boston as your 10?
Boston is my 10, yes. Even though the Warriors and the Lakers would be my honorable mention teams. I'll say that.
Well, it's funny because last week we were almost all on top point, and we're definitely not this week. I got OKC as the 1, 15-4, 9-1 in their last 10 games. I actually put Memphis at my number 2, 13-3, 8-2 record over their last 10 games. San Antonio is my 3. They're 15-4, 8-2 in their last 10. I put the Knicks at number 4, 13-4 and 7-3 in their last 10. And then I put Miami to round out my top 5 at number 5, 12-4, 7-3 in their last 10. Then I put the Clippers at 6, Atlanta at 7. I dropped Brooklyn down to 8. I got Golden State at 9. And then I just couldn't. They have too much damn talent, so I kept the Lakers in at 10. I didn't move them. They didn't go up. I debated on taking them out of it. But they're 9-10, 5-5 in their last 10 games. Kobe Bryant doing the 30K last night maybe sold me a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, I got Golden State in there, and then I got the Knicks above Miami. I got Miami all the way back at 5. You know, me and you went back and forth about the Wizards thing, and my argument with you was LeBron James did everything he could have to help the team win. Not Miami has an excuse for losing to Washington. And you don't have an excuse for losing to Washington. And when you look at this team, the biggest difference I see between them this year and last year is last year they were giving up 90 points a game. I think it was like 89.8. This year they're giving up 99.8, which means they're giving up almost 10 points more per game. Their defensive commitment isn't there right now. They're still good enough to be one of the best defenses in the league.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course you can.
Do you think that's because they've won a championship now? And LeBron has gotten that monkey off his back, so he's relaxed a little bit, and they're not coming out as geared
I think
up?
LeBron James is the only one on that team that's not relaxed. His numbers this year are MVP caliber all over again. Mm-hmm. He's having arguably one of the best seasons out of anybody right now. And
let me ask you something, though. This is just out of nowhere. Does anybody think we're just living in a crazy friggin' world where now LeBron James gets voted Sportsman of the Year?
No.
And I'm saying he's actually earned it the last year.
Okay. I'm going to say, you can't say the man
bizarre
didn't earn
universe,
that.
man.
The fact that people are being nice to him and like him, I think, is a little more
Did you
weird to me.
finish your top 10, though, by the way?
Yeah, Lakers rounded out my 10.
Okay.
Golden State took 9. Brooklyn took 8. Atlanta 7. Clippers 6.
I'll just say for the
Miami
record,
5.
I really didn't want to put Golden State in my top 10. I just looked at it record-wise, and I just kind of went off for record-wise for this week. Honestly, I didn't do a whole lot of research into this one.
Trust me.
Listen, I'm going to take sole credit for the reason why Golden State is now in both you guys' top 10. I have opened both your eyes. You have both seen the light. Warriors are doing good.
Actually, I haven't seen any light. Like I said, I didn't want to put them there. And I probably could have put the Celtics, and I could have put anything. Yeah.
But you went with the Warriors.
I looked at the numbers. They have one of the best records over their last 10 games. They have one of the best records right now in the NBA total.
If Klay Thompson ever develops some sort of consistency, he can easily be one of the top 10 shooting guards in the league. No question. But he's got to develop consistency. I don't know if you saw the game he had last night. He had an amazing game last night. 24 points, 62% shooting from the field, 5 3-pointers. That guy's going to be a beast when he gets some consistency.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement to make. Now, I do want to ask, and Mike, look, I hate the Knicks just as much as any person out there that hates the Knicks.
Well, remember, I don't hate the Knicks.
But,
I just look at them very jadedly.
I hate the Knicks.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry to hear that.
But I have a hard time seeing... Like, ironically enough, me and Erich have the Knicks in the same spot, which I didn't think was going to happen. I thought you were actually going to put them a little higher.
I can't put them 3 yet. I can't put them
We both have them at 4.
I can't do that either.
I put them behind Memphis. I put them behind the Heat, and I put them behind OKC because I look at those 3 teams, and Memphis already beat them once this year.
Let me just ask you both a question because you both put Memphis higher than San Antonio. I get that Memphis may have the better record, but don't you think the Saturday night Spurs victory kind of defeats that a little bit?
Not necessarily. I mean, I still think that as much as I love the Spurs, they're like my second favorite team, a team that I've followed ever since Duncan's career first started. He was a player I followed out of Wake Forest. I watch a lot of, college, as you guys know. They're just too old. They're getting a little too aged, and Popovich is doing his best to keep them fresh throughout the year. He's going to keep them fresh into the playoffs, and regardless of what Stern finds.
I was just going to say Stern needs to retire because I didn't get to comment
crap.
on that. That was
crap.
terrible.
I don't even think we need to discuss it because everybody knows that it's crap.
That was crap.
Okay. What I'm saying though is Memphis is a little bit younger, a little bit hungrier, and right now I think even though they lost the Spurs, are playing really great basketball.
Listen, I love Memphis. I love Marc Gasol, so I'm not.